Hello friends, I'm in Canada right now and welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking up some photos. First off, this video is sponsored by Optic Old School. They're a brand new lab and analog accessories manufacturer in Düsseldorf, Germany. Definitely keep an eye on them because they've got a lot of cool things coming to the global analog community. As for this project, they gifted me these 10 rolls of Reflx lab film. Half 400, half 800, with the goal of coming to Canada and shooting some cool stuff with them. As of filming this intro, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm sure the thumbnail and title have already given it away to you. So, without further ado, enjoy whatever happens right after this transition. What's up? You may have already thought to yourself, that's the Sprocket Rocket. Where are the sprockets? Well, guess what? There's a mask inside. I don't know why anyone would ever use the mask. Because one, you bought it for the sprockets. And two, if you don't want the sprockets, you can just crop it in post. But the camera comes with a mask in it which masks out the sprockets. I didn't realize. I left it in. No sprockets for you. Back to the walk. How do we feel about virtual panoramas? I feel like they're very rare, but it's quite an interesting and potentially powerful compositional tool. I've always found the Asian kakemono, like vertical landscape scrolls, very interesting, and I'd love to see more of that in photography. Now I realize I could be the change I want to see in the world instead of just shooting a city with it, but I have some ideas for the future, so subscribe to not miss out. For that last shot, it was the only shot that I used the close-up focus option. Now this camera has 2 focus positions, close up and everything else. And I think panoramic shots of people can be quite fun. Maybe give a bit more context to your portrait. Not going to do a full review on this, but one thing I will give the camera is it is surprisingly sharp at the center of the frame. But it gets very lomography very quickly towards the edge of the frame. And it may have hooked me on the idea of panoramas. Just looking through the viewfinder at that wide frame, trying to compose an interesting panorama was a very fun challenge that I had a lot of fun with. But I kind of want quality. But I'm not about to buy an X-Pen. A very popular option is to shoot 35mm in your medium format camera. And if I was shooting 6x6 or larger, I could put 35mm through and get a panoramic shot with sprocket holes. But my main medium format camera is the Bronica ETRS-I, and it rolls the film vertically through the machine, which means your frame is from there to there, which is about the same size as 35mm. The other option is to get the 135W back for the Bronica, but I'm also not about to spend $700 on that. So if someone has one they're trying to get rid of, I will happily take it. I'm going to leave you with a few shots from another roll of film I had loaded up in the Sprocket Rocket during my flights back to Europe. But first, I want to give another thanks to Optic Old School for providing the film, for making this possible, and also a thanks to all of you for watching.